Fugitive diamond trader Mehul Choksi has finally been arrested, this time in Belgium. Remember, India has been tracking Mehul Choksi and has been asking for his arrest, reaching out to different countries. This time, he has been taken in custody in Belgium. I can confirm to you, as our team on the ground has brought in the details that are coming in. India has now dialed Belgium. They are seeking extradition of Mehul Choksi. And after Tahavur Rana's extradition, could we also go ahead on the same pattern with Belgium too? Just to jog your memory, the viewer, remember that Mehul Choksi has been wanted in a bank fraud scam of the Punjab National Bank, the PNB, 13,000 crore rupees alleged scam. And now finally, arrested on the basis of non-bailable warrant issued against him by the courts in Mumbai. India Today's Munish Pandey is joining me. He closely tracks the investigative agency. He's got us that big breaking news. Also joining me, Chetan Bhutani from Business Today to help us understand the technical details of it. Munish, first to you, elaborate on this big news. What does it mean for India? How is India going to proceed for it?
Well, Pooja, it's a huge development as far as this case is concerned, because remember, from last 6 years, India is trying to get Mehul Choksi. But, just before the FIR was lodged, he fled to the US from India. And later, when the Indian authorities approached US, then he fled from US also, and he went to Antigua. And since then, he has surrendered his Indian passport, his Indian citizenship, and he has been hiding in Antigua. Later on, once again, he was spotted in Dominica. But when the Indian authorities approached Dominica, then he again fled to Antigua. So he has been playing this cat and mouse game with the Indian authorities. But finally, a month back, the Indian authorities spotted him in Belgium. He was there for treatment. And the moment the Indian authorities approached the Belgium authorities, they asked for more evidence. And that is when these two non-bailable warrants, one issued in 2018, one in 2021, it was presented before the court. And we have been given to understand is that on Saturday, he was placed under arrest. But Pooja, Mehul Choksi is a smart person. He knows that once he comes to India, then he has to be in jail for a very, very long time. And that is why he will try his best, not only to get bail in the case, but also to avoid Indian authorities. He may fled back to Antigua. So it is going to be very crucial, because India will try not for extradition, but deportation of Mehul Choksi from Belgium.
That's a good point you're making, because India wouldn't want to waste time. India will explore options because they realize Mehul Choksi would be exploring options too. I want you to please stay on with me, because BJP MP Aparajita Sarangi joining me on the phone line. Aparajita, what do you make of this? The big news coming in. Indians wanted Mehul Choksi to be deported, to be brought to India to face the law.
I think it's a very positive news for all of us. And this reflects the no-nonsense approach of the Indian government under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi. Illegal activities will definitely be brought to book, and this is definitely an example. And many people across the country had been kind of, raising question mark on the ability of the Indian government to crack these hard nuts, the so-called hard nuts. And the Belgian police must be thanked. The Mumbai police, the Indian government have really gone ahead and have ensured that Mehul Choksi is arrested. But at the same time, I'm very confident that the extradition would also take place, and whatever actions, whatever appropriate measures have to be taken by the Indian government, it would take. Let's have faith in the ability of Prime Minister Modi's government to deliver on all fronts.
Aparajita, do you think Indian government would be able to pull this off? Because we may have a treaty with Belgium. It may not be very easy. He's also a smart businessman. He's been on the run. But after Tahavur Rana, there is an expectation he also could be extradited. Aparajita, if you can hear me.
Yes, of course.
Go ahead.
Yes, of course. See, there would be a question mark, as I said. In fact, nobody thought he would be arrested. But we pursued the matter. And as I told you, I reiterate, there was no nonsense approach reflected by the government. But as far as the extradition is concerned, of course, I mean, there are principles, there are rules, regulations governing such issues as far as a particular country is concerned. So I'm sure the government of India must be in touch with the Belgian government, and whatever has to be done will be done. Let's be positive, and I'm sure he'll be extradited.
All right. Appreciate you joining us. BJP's Member of Parliament, Aparajita Sarangi.